Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Friday, the 24th day of February, 2023. It is Friday after Ash Wednesday. Coming to you this morning again from morning drop-off here at our school, the Franciscan School. Just beginning a glorious, wonderful morning. Let's see, where's the sun? There it is, there, right behind me over there. Early morning, it is still very warm here in Carolina. It will change, hopefully, tonight and into tomorrow, where we go down back into the 40s. But 80s in February is just a tad bit bizarre. Might be good for Florida, but not good for Carolina, and not good for Father Jim. So, but on this Friday of the Friday after Ash Wednesday. Again, these days that follow Ash Wednesday are those that get us into the morning disciplines, that help that get us into the disciplines of Lent, help us to understand what these disciplines of Lent are: prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. Yesterday was prayer. Today is fasting. Both readings take a look at fasting. Isaiah's the first reading today, in which basically it isn't just the miserableness of fasting that God likes. God does not want us basically to make ourselves hungry, just to make ourselves miserable. But again, the fasting that God says is from injustice, a fasting from not caring about things, a fasting from basically not being involved in people's lives, a fasting from ignorance, a fasting from using our power for selfish gain and for our own potential. It is a fast that turns us around, a fast that transforms our life into care, into compassion for each other, into love for each other, into an understanding of what it is that we mean to each other and why we have been created with and for each other. This is the fast that pleases God, not just to go through the motions, but to have an impact and a result and a consequence because of our fasting and what our fasting allows us to achieve and to understand about ourselves and about our world and who it is that we are called to be as witnesses to God's love and God's compassion in this world. In John's Gospel, it is very short and sweet. Basically, the Pharisees ask Jesus why his apostles do not fast like they do according to all of their rules of fasting. And Jesus basically says, when the bridegroom is with them, why should they bother to fast? And there'll be a time when the bridegroom is taken away, and then they will fast. Now, the bridegroom has not been taken away from us. He walks with us all the way. He may be with the Father in heaven, but he still lives among us, again, through the gift of the Spirit. What Jesus, again, is getting at is that we turn these activities into things upon themselves, and they have no meaning, they have no power, they have no impact or effect, because they are just things that are done for themselves and only for themselves. That is not something that God calls us to do, and that is not something that allows us to understand our faith and to understand the power of faith and for us to be witnesses of faith in this world. The bridegroom is with us always. He is risen from the dead. We are not pretending he isn't, and we don't go through Lent just to crucify Jesus and raise him up again, because that was done once for all. We go through Lent to remember that because the bridegroom is with us, fasting takes on a different aspect altogether. And to align our fasting with what God says fasting should become in Isaiah is a fast that allows us to bring forth the reign of God and to see the reign of God at work in our midst. And may the Lord give you his peace.